If you would, please state your name and why you're here for our viewers at home.
I am Dr. Johannes, and I created the end of the world.
My name's Baron, the oil baron, and I ain't done nothing wrong. If it weren't for the tides, I wouldn't be here in this clinker.
Howdy, I'm Sheriff Rex. I'm the law around these parts.
Could you tell us what happened?
I feel like Dr. Johannes would be better at bringing you all up to speed.
Well, you know about Kepler's law of planetary motion.
I certainly do. I know all about what that is, but could you explain for our viewers who are at home?
Well, Kepler's second law states that a planet orbits in an ellipse with the sun at one of its foci. The velocity of a planet increases when it gets closer to the sun and decreases the farther from the sun it gets. Within a month of time, the area of travel is the same as the area traveled in a different month, even though the linear distance is not the same.
I'm all for learning new things, but why does that even matter?
Well, back in 1973, when the U.S. was at the peak of the space race, I devised a way to apply this law to the Earth's relationship with the moon, therefore being able to slow down the moon and helping the U.S. launch their rocket to the moon first.
Where are we?
This is my lab, and this is the scene where I first tested my machine.
Why am I here?
Because you're the one interviewing me?
Makes sense. What was your machine supposed to do?
It was supposed to change the speed of the moon so that it would spend more time in the Western Hemisphere and give us more time to launch a rocket there.
So what did it actually do?
It's better if you see for yourself.
It was the morning of the apocalypse when I was in the middle of the green belt and I saw a plant that looked like it needed a drink of water. I was more than happy to comply, so I proceeded to give it barrels of lustrous liquid gold. And out of nowhere, a watery wall lifted my gift away from the poor little dandelion.
Hold on there, partner. That ain't what happened. You try putting that good stuff where it don't belong. Oil don't belong there, it belongs in cars. Vroom, vroom.
No comment?
Anyways, let's get back to what's really important here. Me.
Oh, don't worry. I didn't forget about you. You're the mess that caused this whole mess. It all could have been avoided if you had just gone down to Houston and worked with NASA. But no, you had to go and be creative.
After the doctor was arrested, the rising water caused the machine to send out a negatively charged pulse, setting the moon back to its natural orbit. As the moon's orbit returned to normal, the water level receded, bringing it back to a safe, inhabitable planet.